Everyone, welcome back. That was the live intro. I loved it really well. I quite like it. We are here in Norway and we'll be flying along the coast. It turns out Norway is pretty huge. Just have a look at that. So that's 100 miles and just part of Norway. So we still need to file the plan and actually make the plan. So I'm connected on VATSIM, but first we'll create the flight. So I'll put down the base and we'll get down to it. And I hope the flying will be better than yesterday. It was terrible. Alright, the base is down. I think we'll switch the music for the planning. So guitar goes off, music goes on, flight sim goes on, and I need to kill them. So back in a sec. There we go. Now we're ready. Alright, so first the planning, the boring part. Actually, let's see where we're going from. We're going from Banak to Tromsø and then to the next airport somewhere around here, but I don't remember the name, so we'll check it later. But we need to plan this one first. We are connected to VATSIM. There are no controllers in this part for now, so no one in Norway. And we are going to Tromsø, here where the Lufthansa is sitting. First and foremost, we need to get some routes. So that's just direct, but I want to follow the airways, and there is Mike 609. So I think we'll just follow that. And we also need to check whatever departure is there. So let's have a look. Runway 34 seems like the one we need. The other one has 5 knots tailwind, so that's way too much. And we do have the departures. They're going to Donex. Alright, why is there 2 of them? How they differ? Let's have a look. Alright, that's an easy one. That's less easy one, but it involves the VR. So I like this one because it's more tracking. Oh, I see. This is the Arnav one. So you see the waypoint here is the Arnav waypoint, and the other one has the fix. So that has radial and distance. So I am into this one. Perfect. So that's covered. Now we don't have any route here. Or do we? Let's double check on the high IFR. Maybe there is some route here. No route here either. Right, I guess if we just simply get above the altitude we need to be here, we can just go direct this VR and then follow the route. So M609er looks like the one we want to take. Alright, it goes direct to Tromsø, so that seems about right. And let's check the arrivals at Tromsø. Right, looks like runway 36 for us today. And what about the arrivals? Actually, do you want to approach first or the arrival? Alright, they are not the ones you want. This one is going from here. Why are we doing that? There are no airways. Right, I'm still quite confused how this works normally here. Are they just going direct, not caring about the airways? That seems to be what's going on here. Also about the departure. Right. Can't read anything fancy here. Right, I think we'll skip the arrival and just go for the approach, and I'll want to choose some procedural one. But there should be something starting from the VR. Let's have a look. Right, there's one with a racetrack here, but that's over the NDB, not the VR. Oh, actually there's a feeder route from the VR, so that's nice. Or we can go all the way from... Where's that going from? Estvik NDB. Alright, we don't want this one. I want to end up over Tromsø VR, and then we can do this. That actually looks pretty nice. There's also the localizer, which I guess will be the same, and the RNF. Right, so I want this one from Tromsø. Does that work? Oh. Definitely works here, but I don't have it here in the select part. Hang on, that's Tank Romeo Oscar. No. I see, because they're starting here, but I think we can use Tromsø as well. Let's double check that. Does it say anything about the initial approach fix? There's one, there's Rebli, Unseg. Then I would expect one of those. It doesn't say very clearly. There's a feeder route here from Tromsø. Right, so that's how it works. It's just a route, not initial approach fix. And then Vammen here. I am still missing something here. Right, there's two. I want to have a look at the two. For ILS, for localizer. Got A and B. Alright. And where does it say the Hesbook is initial approach fix? I'm still missing that part. So there's racetrack here, and there's also holding, and there's procedure turn. So we want to do the procedure turn coming from Tromsø VR. I think it will be good there, also I'm still a bit confused about the chart, and it's not saying that this one is initial approach fix. Although we do have it here. So that's pretty much what I want to do, except not coming from here, but directly from over the VR. Also I need to remember that when there is 1 and 2, the 2 is for A and B, 1 is for C and D. So today I want to be doing this one. Dead Zombie, hello, good morning. It's good afternoon for me, but good morning to you. We're flying this route here. I'm just planning the flight. That's what we're doing on the first leg, and then second leg will bring us to Bodo, somewhere over here. And Norway is huge. I'm just trying to get the last part. So I'll just add this one to the route. No. Right, so let me show you what I have so far. I have this departure and goes to Donex, and then I want to go direct this VR. So let's start typing this direct ATA. And then we go Mike 609. To Tromsø, that was Tango Sierra Oscar, if I remember correctly. Tango Romeo Oscar. And then we do the approach. It's 5 a.m. 5 a.m. What are you doing up so early? Whoa, I've been sleeping till like 10 or 11. Alright, it's a bit unhappy here. Why are you unhappy? The fix was not found, but it's here. Right? Right? Alright, I think we need to use this name. This should make it happier. Alright, now it's happy. Now it knows what's going on. We follow the airway. I just want to have a look at the airway. So here's a problem I've been having. How do I click on that when it's covered? I think I need to right click and then select it from here. There we go. My 609er. Oh. Okay. Thank you for the sub, that's Zombie. 7 months. Great to have you here. And thank you for flying along all the time. It's so nice. 5 a.m. Whoa, it's crazy. Welcome, welcome. Right, we've got... Oh, it's actually here. So flight level 075. Right, I want to be way higher than that. And it goes all the way up to flight level 660. We're not going to go that high. That's under VR. Great, so we can just navigate VR to VR. That's gonna be fun. Right, then we do the approach here. Now my only problem, well, one of the few, is I wanted to select the one starting from Tromsø. Oh, actually, you know what? We are going through this VR, so we can do that. Perfect. So that's the 2. And that's the problem solved. It just overlaps, so I will change this to HTK. Instead of Tromsø, HTK. I hope it doesn't have some different name again. Of course it does. Adapu. That's interesting. That's something I haven't seen before. What they do in the US, you have the 3-letter identifier in the flight plan, but they don't call it by the name of the VR, not the identifier, and it makes me absolutely confused every single time. Alright, now that looks quite good, so that's what we'll be doing. I'm just a bit unhappy about this direct part here, but I don't think it's a problem. Great. So I will paste that for you, in case you want it. Maybe I'll add a command so we can have the 2 of them. Actually, let's just put this in root, we'll be fine. And let's test that. Oh no. What'd they do? I did save it. Let's try again. There we go. Now it works. That zombie my flying yesterday was horrendous. I hope it will go better today. We'll see about that. Right, so that part is covered. Now I can go and file the flight plan. Nikodin, good afternoon. Great to have you here. We are doing this route in northern Norway, and I just found out Norway is huge. You're second, thank you. Who's first? That zombie is first. Welcome, welcome. Right, next added. Oh, it's actually running now. I need a chat message for you as well that the ad is coming, because I see that, but you don't see that. I'll work on that next time. That's the route we are doing. It's not super long, it's gonna be fun. Delayed chat. Is it? Alright, so the flight plan. I have the one from yesterday. So I just need to change a few bits. So we're going from ENNA to Tromsø. Right, then we don't need this bit here, nor this bit. And our alternate is Bodo. I think that's ENBO. That's right. Departure time, let's have a look. I always have the UTC here on my watch, so it's 12:22 right now. I think 12:45 should be good enough. Just waiting to see for the dizzy earning. It's waving me instead. The what? I'm not sure what that is. Alright, I want to check the distance. 130 miles, it's not all too much. So I think 45 minutes or 1 hour, that's how long it will take. Let's just put 1 hour. I'll try to fly a bit slower. Alright, cruiser speed, let's put 200. Hang on, so if you're doing 200, then it's gonna be a bit longer. Right, we put 220 here, and we'll put 120 here, 4 hours of fuel. Cruise altitude, I'm thinking flight level 220. The 22,000, suffix/G, we have the route. No remarks, send receive. Right, let's file that. I will open this up and verify IFR ENNA-ENTC-ENBO 1245 120 40 220 2000 /golf Donex 1 kilo direct Lotwa M609er Adapu direct and receive. Right, all good. Click again on the controller situation, so we are still all on here. Good. Also, there's a Reykjavik event going on, I think, right now. We were not going there. Right, and there's two aircraft here. Interesting. Oh, and that's me. Look. Perfect. Just doesn't have our flight plan yet. Alright. We are standing here on the apron. So there's civilian apron and military apron. That's quite interesting. Near taxiway Alpha. And we take off runway 34, elevation 26 and runway heading 342. No controller, so I'll just dial in the Unicom. Right, I think we're ready to do that. Welcome back to my cockpit. Alright, I will lock the chair, so back in a second. There we go. The chair is locked, so I can see it fine now. Let's double check if everything works. I actually haven't checked that before. Yoke works, pedal work, brakes work. My parking brake doesn't work. Oh, it actually does work. Great. Throttles. Now the problem I'm having, there is this grunt fine and, well, grunt idle stop and flight idle stop. I never know where the flight idle is when I'm flying. And whenever you see me going below the flight idle, that's when the master caution pops up. So we'll need to fix that. Also, why is the throttle so jumpy? I see that my trim input is a bit too fast here, so maybe I should be using the wheel on the Bravo. That's gonna be better. Right, that's covered. Prop goes to feather, mixture goes to cutoff. Alright, we're all good here, so we can do the startup. Whoa, I can see everything today. It was a bit difficult flying in the night yesterday. You totally saw that. Also, we need the... oh, that's not how I do it. We need the fuel. Oh, all the fuel I can get. And let's take those 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 of us. Alright, let's do that. The more the merrier. Okay. This app, battery on. There's external power available, but I'll be just starting up. Also, the blitz is something I didn't see yesterday after the shutdown. I'm not sure what I did wrong. So we'll just do the startup since there's no controller. So we can do that. What do I need? Nav light on. Oh. What's up with the beacon? I don't think I haven't bound anything. Actually have some bindings I don't remember. Right. Why is the beacon not coming down? That's interesting. Right, we'll keep it on. Fair enough. So, right for start. No one there. Oh no, the prop went the wrong way. Wait, prop, you should be feathered. So how do we do that? Beacon is on. I can get the strobe on just to scare anyone standing around. And it was just easy here. I just get the starter on. Watch the turbine RPM. Once it's at 1520, get mixture to low idle. And then 5060 I turn off the starter. Alright, it will stabilize at 60. Oh, it actually went a bit higher. That looked odd. And unfeather the prop. I'll make it a bit louder. Right, the prop is up. Now the generator. I need to reset it. And only then does it work. Now the inverter. And the bleeds. There we go. Actually open. Right, that's part is covered. Now the left engine. Clear prop, get the starter. Push the RPM. Right, at 20, get the fuel in. Then at 50, starter off. Starter off. Unfeather the probe. Magic Turtle, good day. Nice to see you here. Welcome, welcome. We are flying the Kinger in Norway. So that's where we are. Oh, actually I haven't looked around. Such a nice place. We have default scenery. Finally made it here. Yeah, nice to have you. And this is the route we're taking on the first leg. Also, Norway is huge. So I planned the route and I will try to follow it. It's actually VR to VR, so that's gonna be fun. Right, we have the left engine running, generator on, reset it as well. Perfect. Not you. The inverter. Alright, inverter is on and the bleeder on. I don't want the external power. I think I need to still reset the generator. Now it went off. Right, and we need those guys. Rudder boost, trim, oxygen. Okay, let's get everything else ready. So auto ignition arm. And auto feather arm. Don't need the strobe anymore since the engine is running. Right, and the rudder boost. Let's have a look. I did turn it on. Maybe it will only be... Let's check that. Alright, that looks odd that it stays off. I'll double check we don't have any failures here. No failures. Right, I'll look at this later on. Right, Avionics Master on. Oh, and now the rudder boost went off. Alright, so maybe that was the problem there. Okay, let's just start. Transponder, we need 2000. That's gonna be a long scroll. We'll get there soon. 1000. Alright, we'll keep it on standby. Perfect, so we can get ready for the takeoff. 342 is the runway heading, so I'll set 342 on the heading back. So that's 340. Or maybe that's 340. I think this one. And 2 clicks. That's done. I'll also... let me think. Let's have a look at our departure. Alright, so we follow the radial in. So that's radial 362 inbound, which makes it 342. Right, so let's dial in 342 on the course as well. Right, there's 342, Garmin is up and running, almost. We need to dial in the VR as well. So that's 114.4. Right, 114.4 on the nav1. So that's going to go here also. Let's get the income. 114.4. Right, we'll be climbing flight level 220, so I'll set this up on the altitude selector. Right, 220 is set. I don't know my QNH, so I'll hit the B first. Oh, I see the problem again, but we had a solution for that yesterday. Hang on. I remember we got a chart from IFR, so I will try to bring it up again. Alright, I have it. So that's the one. Now let's check if we do have any 80s here. We do, it's automatic one, that's gonna work. Alright, wind 350 at 7, 10 kilometers or more, few clouds 500, overcast 1100, 8 degree, dew point 7, QNH 1000, 1000. Remark, wind 1. I'm sure that's supposed to mean. Oh, wind at 1300 feet is 030 at 6. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I think they might have some wind meter on those mountains there. Right, departure straight at BNA or 2500, whichever is later. We do the turn. So we overfly it either way. And we join the radial 246 outbound until 19.8, which is Donex. And then we're gonna be safe. Where's the music at? Oh, I know. I muted it for some reason. Alright, so that's cool. And then we go direct ATA, which is 117.4. So I'll dial this in on COM2 so that we're fully ready. 1174. And transfer that. Alright. And we'll be just going direct there. So that's 224. I'll just dial in 224. That will probably work here on the nav2. I think it does have the setting from yesterday, so that's pretty cool. Right, I think that's 225 here, one click less, and that's 224. The altimeter 1000. So we look at the conversion chart, and 1000 is 2953, and that's what I have here. And we should be 26 feet, give or take, so that's matching up. And same on the other one, I hope. Alright, I think we're ready for taxi. So we'll taxi via Alpha and backtrack runway 34. And the place is called... hang on, Bannock. Also, since there is no one around, I'll do the radio check by myself. So what I do is I dial in 1228 on COM1 and 2. Look at the audio panel, which is here. Make sure I am receiving on COM2 as well. Now I verified this on the VIP pilot. Oh no, my monitor went unhappy. Alright, I need to go to the wide mode to fix my monitor. It's not receiving here, so I think that's simply not working. Oh no. See if I can make it work. I don't think so. Bad. So normally we should be receiving on COM2 because I selected it's on, but I don't think the vPilot is reading that correctly. So I want this RX here, but it's not gonna work. Right, never mind. Panic traffic number 225 Victor X-ray at civilian apron, taxiing via Alpha, and will take runway 34 and backtrack. Panic. Okay, so get the taxi light. Step on the brakes, unlock the parking brake to make sure we don't run into Joe. So I'll just add power on the left engine. Get full right on the rudder. And step on the right brake, and we can turn like that. Right, Joe is safe there. Right, lining up the runway, so let's get transponder to alt. Banak traffic number 225 Victor X-ray, backtracking runway 34 Banak. Right, that's a bit fast. Get the landing lights on as well, on top of the taxi lights. Don't see anyone there, so that's fine. Also, I do have the icing on, so we may run into this kind of trouble as well. And let me make sure I have everything I need here. So, windshield as normal, fuel vent, brake DI, stall warning, pitot. That's still on. I don't have anything programmed, but we'll still have a look at the Garmin. Now, the problem is we are not receiving on the VR here, 114.4. So I am a bit puzzled by that. But we are receiving on the DME, so I think once we take off, we should be seeing the VR readings. At least the DME is up and running. And remember, first altitude 2500. Right, that's the end of the runway. Slow down and turn. Okay, I did stop it, so add some power on the right engine. Come on. Alright, select flaps on the first notch. And I think we're ready. And just verify where the anti-ice is when I need it. I need to do it fast. So the prop is here and the wing is... Where's the wing de-ice? That's just ice protection, so I'll keep it on the prop for the time being. And where do we have the de-ice? Also, I think I didn't set the altitude for the pressurization system, so let's check that. Right, I think we need to set this aircraft altitude. I think we need to set this a bit higher than we are going, like 1000 feet higher. So I'll set 1500 feet higher, so 235. And I hope that's gonna work. So cabin altitude will be 5000. Alright, blades are open. Temperature in the cockpit is okay. I don't remember where we control that. I think it's here on auto, so that's fine. Now, where's the wing de-ice? Yeah, we do have it, so let's find it. Right, it's here, surface de-ice single, so we can just go up and it will do the trick. Was the place called Banak? I'll just verify. Banak, perfect. Banak, traffic number 225 Victor X-ray, departing runway 34 to the north and then turning westbound Banak. So that's where we are. I'll just switch the chart. Do I want to look here or do I hide it? And maybe I'll keep it here so I have this handy. Alright. Also, fuel to high idle. I'll dial in the torque on the brakes. Also pull the yoke all the way back. So I release the pressure from nose gear. That's 100%. Just touch less. And off we go. Release the brake, we are rolling, airspeed alive. Slowly releasing the pressure on the yoke. Oh, the runway is a bit bumpy. There's the red line. Rotate. We're in the air. No, in a shallow climb, accelerate to the blue line. Going to the climb, positive climb, gear up. ,200 feet. Flaps up, landing lights off, and taxi lights off. Map! No, sorry for that. Alright, there wasn't anything cool going on inside anyway, but sorry, I totally missed that. Thank you. Now, why is the VR not reading? I'm super unhappy about this. It really should be reading, so that's super odd. Why is that the case? 1144, 1144. I'll try on the nav2 as well. Yeah, this one is reading, not on the nav1. Interesting. Right, I guess we just select 342 here. That's 34012. Right, and track that. I know the problem. It's the usual one, the CDI. Oh my. Right, ads running, so not doing anything fancy now. So I don't remember the transition altitude, so let's check that. We are basically over the VR, so that's why the needle went off. Right, welcome back. We just passed over the VR, so the flag switched to Chrome, and now we can go on the outbound, and that's 246. So I'll select 246 on the course. Right, I'll reduce the torque. I'm not sure how long we're allowed to stay on this torque, so I'll reduce the torque and reduce the prop a bit. And now I want to capture to intercept that radial outbound. And I totally didn't check the transition altitude, so I'll try to look it up on the chart. Right, it says 7,000 here in the corner. Right, I think this intercept angle will do the trick. Right, we are over 7,000, so I can switch the altimeter to standard, so 2992. So that's the one altimeter. I also need to do this in the second altimeter. Hang on. Right, I'll do this later. Have a look at the ice situation. Nothing on the wings there, so all good. Awesome, pretty nice view. I'll take a screenshot here. Right, and we are going out to 19.8 miles on the DME. We are currently at 6 DME. Okay, so far so good. So I maybe can try engaging the autopilot. Let me try and trim it first. I'll be using the wheel, so that should be a bit more gentle. The CDI is alive, so we'll capture the VR in a moment. Right, using the wheel to trim seems a bit better, since my electric trim seems to be a bit too hard. I'll need to look into that. Right, here's the radial, 9 miles, so 10 to go. And also get that heading back. I think we do have some wind from the left, so I'll try to correct for that. Right, I'll just use the autopilot buttons on Bravo. So autopilot engaged. Now it's doing the jumpy thing. I'll go in heading mode and the VS mode. We don't have the VS mode, I think. Have you got other black square? Yes, I've got all of them. They're fantastic. I super enjoy also. I haven't gone into every single detail they have implemented. I pretty much would need to fly one plane all the time. Yeah, I really like them. I'm super waiting for the TBM, that's why I'm flying this one now. Problem with the autopilot here that it's down here. Let's get it in the climb mode. It's gonna hold, I think, 160 or 140. I don't remember. 140. That seems to be best climb speed here. Absolutely amazing climb speed. Right, and we'll go to the nav mode. So now we should be tracking the radial. I still need to synchronize the heading back manually. Whoa. Alright. Except never spent the time yet to learn the G aircraft well. Garmin's easy but fiddly and different. Yeah? Well, go and do it. It's a ton of fun. I super like it. I've been flying J in real life, so that's why I super enjoy this. And, well, airliners are great because they have everything implemented there for you. You can program it and it will fly. You need to think a bit more and operate all these gadgets, so I find this super fun to do. And to be honest, there's a bit of difference between operating a analog cockpit like that and a glass cockpit like the Garmin. And, well, it seems like you need to know both of them pretty well those days, since there's a ton of aircraft having one or the other. So, my feel is that analog gauges will make you have a better feel of how to do things and how to fly manually, but then having Garmin is just so much better for situational awareness and whatnot. Either way, I recommend to try both, because it's a bit different. So this one is more focused that you need to know what you have to do, and then when you're on the full Garmin suit, you actually need to know how to operate the Garmin a bit better, which can be an obstacle. Like, if you know how to operate the analog gauges and you get into Garmin, you will probably not do well because you have no clue how to operate it. Alright, so we passed 20 miles, so now we can go direct the next VAR. Right, I think I can switch the modes now. Right, I'll do it in a sec. So you want to track this radial 224, we can just go direct, and that's 117.4. Oh, I know, that's 224, so I had it on the nav2. I just briefly deselected that because I thought I'll need nav2. So 224. Right, so we can just dial in this heading. Oh no, that's 1000 to go. I should be on the vertical speed mode, and should be at 1000 feet per minute in the last 1000 feet of climb. So if there's anyone above us, we don't trigger the TCAS alert for them. Right, let's go to heading mode. And we want to be on the radial, so we're going direct there. So that will be 220-ish. Right, 1174, let's get this on the nav2. Sorry, nav1. So that's 1174, and change the course so that we are going direct. Perfect, now I can go back to the nav mode. Alright, altitude is here. Our power setting, I will go lower on the probe, so it's a bit quieter in the cabin. Actually, why they muted again? I'm not sure what's happening. I'll make the plane a bit quieter. Right, descending in a second. Hey, welcome back after that. So Magic, if you don't have any purpose, I can recommend like the Honor or something similar, where it finds the flights for you to fly and haul some cargo. That was pretty fun. And then you can maybe try and plan something like that. So I actually planned this myself and I quite enjoy doing that. So that's my purpose here. Right, now let's check the next VR. So that's HDK. Oh, that's NDB actually, 378. Alright. And once we go here, what heading do we do? Oh no. Oh no, I'm so lost. Alright, magnetic course 76. So here this segment and magnetic course is 76. So we'll be over the VR any moment now, and then I will turn course to... Hang on, not 076, the opposite one. Alright, 076 plus 200, that's 276 minus 20, 256. Right, so right onto 256. I think we need to go into heading mode now and put it on intercepts, and then I can dial in the nav mode. Right, so I didn't anticipate that, and we overflew the VR instead of turning early. I think I can slow down a bit, because I need some time to prepare for the landing. Alright, and now go back to the nav mode. Right, it will do the trick here. Now my next problem is I need to navigate to this NDB, so 378 on the NDB, on the ADF, so let's try to find it. There we go. Three 378. And transfer that. What do we have here? ADF, alright. So that's working, perfect. Once we get a bit closer, I'll try to do that. So it says 28 miles here, so I think once we pass 28 on the DME, we will switch to this guy, to the NDB. And that segment... Oh, it doesn't say the heading. Right, we'll just navigate direct to the NDB. Right, the autopilot is capturing the VR radial here. And pretty nice clouds. Yay, we actually see some terrain here. Whoa, just mountains upon mountains. Amazing. So that's how you can switch here. I was supposed to dial into 9 or 9 or 2. It's gonna be about here. I think they mismatch a bit. That's fine. I can also do that. Alright. I probably need to start using those. Oh no. What's up with you? You didn't do a very good job at intercepting the radial there. So I'll try to help it. Right, 18 miles, so we are almost there. And it's time to review the approach. So we go from the NDB on 241 into Tromsø VR, that's 1138, and that's 44 miles. And we can descend to 5000, then go over Tromsø. Right, I'll just set this up. And we'll get ready for the next things. So 1138. 1138 here on the standby, and LDL in 1138 already on the nav2. Perfect. And I'll also dial in the ILS, which is 110.9 in the standby on the nav2. Alright, we're almost on the radial here. And the NDB reading, so we'll be navigating to the NDB, so that's gonna be fun. Right, and we can brief the approach. So Tromsø ILS runway 36, don't need the frequencies. Final approach course 003 at 5000 is the final approach fix. Airport elevation 32, runway elevation 27. MSA 7100 in the east sector where we're coming from. Alright, 4900 in the northwest sector, 5600 in the southwest sector. We come from the NDB at 5000 feet, heading 241 over Tromsø VR 1138. And then we fly heading... Actually, it doesn't say. So what we do is we need to intercept this localizer outbound and then do the procedure turn at A and B. So 220 here on the outbound, do the procedure turn and proceed inbound. Right, final approach fix is 003, so I'll keep this in mind. We'll just dial in the course to 003 and we should be able to intercept that pretty easily. Where do we do the turn? Stern turn at what minute? Alright, at 13 miles I think. At 22, that's 11.7. What's this fix? Alright, it just doesn't specify how far we need to do the turn, just so that we come back at 22. Actually, there's the 13 mile. I'm still slightly confused about all that. Right, and vertical profile we're at 5000, 003, and descent. Final approach fix is here at 6 miles. And minima for us, I think we're category B, so 372. Copy left side and the right side. And miss approach Climb on 003, then turn left, climbing 343. Oh, climb on 003 to Kilo Victor, which is 362, so I'll put that in standby. Then left climbing on 343. When passing 3500, turn left direct, Kilo Victor. Hang on, I still don't understand that. Climb on 003 to Kilo Victor, LCTR. Distance 8.5 from Tango Charlie. Tango Charlie is the localizer. Alright, so we on 003 until 8.5. And then turn left, climbing on 343. Passing 3500, turn left direct Kilo Victor, climbing to 5000, hold. Okay, that's a bit complicated. What does it look like here? Nothing fancy. Oh, so I see on the radial. So instead of continuing, it wants us to do the turn, join this radial, and then hold here. I see. That makes sense. We can actually try and do that. Right, the heading is a bit off, so look at the NDB reading. Also, we are getting close there. I think I need to start the descent. Let's descend. Actually, let me think. How far are we? Oh, we're basically passing that now. Right, so let's start the descent. Can go all the way to 5000. Alright, go into descent mode here. And let's select Tromsø. Right, I'm on the heading mode, 1138. So that's Tromsø, and 241 we should be going. Right, there's 241, so that's fine. Go on to the heading. I think I need to reduce the torque way more. Also, I got the props forward, so we descend a bit faster. It should give us more drag. Now we have 37 miles to go. We have 15,000 to lose. Alright, we are doing 275 ground speed. So 275 divided by 60, that's 4 and a bit miles per minute. So let's say 5. So we've got 7 minutes. 7 minutes times 1.5. That's 7 plus like 10,000. Alright, so I don't think we're gonna make it. I need to reduce the torque way more. Let's put it in flight idle. That should be around here. I think I went a bit too far. Alright, we still have some distance there after Tromsø VR, so that's not a problem. And let's get the QNH. So I'll switch to night mode now. Finally. QNH 1000. Alright. Wind 040 at 6. And kilometer more. Fury 1100. Scatter 3600. Broken 8400. 11 degree. Deep on 9. Alright. 1000. And looking at my cheat sheet, that is 2953. Since I'm descending to the altitude, that's why I'm setting this up. Alright, set the same on the second altimeter, 2953. Hang on. 2953, okay. Should be about here. Alright, 25 miles to go. So maybe we don't need to descend that fast. Right, I'm in the vertical spin mode, so I'll try to do a bit less. So let me think, 260 knots, so that's 4.5 miles per minute, which means we've got 4 or 5 minutes and 10,000 to go. Alright, so 2,000 feet per minute descent will put us exactly there. Right, we are switching to the VR, so I don't need the NDB here. I'll switch the NDB on to the one we need for the go around. We have, hang on, I'll switch the ILS here on the nav2, and on the nav2 I'll select 003, the final approach course. It's 5 plus 2 clicks, 003. Right, so I can use that later on. I think I know how I'm muting the music. Maybe when I'm clicking the up button, I just hit the mute button as well. Right, so we're on this leg now, descending to 5,000 feet at Tromsø VR, and then we'll fly heading, what do I know, 180 plus 30, or 180 plus 20. So 200, 203 to intercept that localizer outbound. Alright. Since we'll be flying outbound, I'll actually set this to 183. Okay, it doesn't make any difference. I'll keep it on 003. Going through the clouds soon, so I'll need to look for that ice. Alright, some angry clouds here. Some terrain that didn't load. Such a nice place. Whoa. Right, 2000 to go. Hang on. I'll reduce the vertical speed to 1000. I probably need to arm the altitude mode, although I'm not sure how to do that. Thousand to go. I can add some power now so we don't fall out of the sky. I think 50% torque will be enough. 6 miles to go. Alright, I'll anticipate the turn. I'll start turning like 1 or 2 miles before we hit that. I think if I hit alt now, it will just stay at whatever altitude was there. Yeah, it's not what I wanted. So far so good. I think there's Tromso on the left hand side. That's what we are seeing there. I hope it will just capture this 5000 feet, so I'll keep a look on that. I'll reduce the descent rate. 3 miles to go. Now please capture this altitude. Alright, it's capturing. Right, 2 miles to go. I will just go there and heading to 203. Let's make it so we have 20-degree intercept angle. And I can switch to the ILS. I don't have pre-selected. 110.9. Alright. They are in the course here, so we're just passing over that. Actually, I might have stayed on the VOR. That's how it looks on the Navi graph. So we are doing about right. Maybe I did a bit too much on that intercept angle. But doesn't say any direction here. Oh, there's NDB. We can navigate to 283. Cool. So. Perfect. So let's navigate to that NDB. So that's what they want us to do. So now I'm looking at the ADF here, the yellow line, and I'm trying to fly there. Right, we also have the ILS reading now as well, so we can follow that. So we did overshoot that, so I went on the other side for no reason. I didn't catch that I can navigate to this at 22 and then start the turn. Sorry, to Kobe, Kilo Bravo Victor. That makes way more sense now. Alright, so we'll just track this ILS outbound. Right, for situational awareness on nav2, I will get back to our VAR. I'll just keep tracking whatever radar we are on. Right, want to go, I think, all the way up to 13 miles. Doesn't really say here. I like this point here at 13 miles. Or maybe once we pass. Actually, I think we can do the procedure turn once we pass over Kilo Victor. So once this yellow arrow will sweep to the left and start showing back. And we'll do the heading. What's the heading again? Category ANB 220. Right. I'll reduce our speed a bit. Get the landing lights on. Alright, so we just passed the NDB. So right heading 220. And we need 1 minute. From the traffic number 225 Victor X-ray on the procedure turn for ILS runway 36. From the... Actually, I don't know what the runway is. 36, alright, that's a good guess. And we can vacate here via Charlie Delta Echo and taxi number. That was super quiet. Someone was very far, I think. Right, 40 seconds, we need 1 minute. He's super quiet. Right, 1 minute's up. So now we turn left inbound on the ILS, but we need to intercept it. So I'll keep 30-degree intercept angle. Also check the VATSIM situation here. Okay, I think he's departing. No, it's actually coming in. What were the minima again? 372. Right, speed check, gear down, flaps approach, localizer alive. Oh, that's quite perfect here. The range on the Unicom is limited to 15 miles as far as I know, so that's why we didn't hear him so well. From the traffic number 225 Victor X-ray, 15-mile final runway 36, Tromsø. Hey! Boom, thank you for the follow. Nice to have you here. We are just doing final approach to Tromsø. We flew from... I forgot the name already. I'll show you later. Alright, the ad is ending in a few seconds. Yay, welcome back after the ad. So we are on final. I will disconnect the autopilot. I just need to get rid of this flight director. No, I forgot how to do that. Right. Flaps full, keep 60%. And let's descend. Trim down a bit. 372 is the minima. Alright, we got a bit below. It's fine. Go around altitude is 5000 set. I'll also change our ADF. So, booms, welcome. You can enjoy the landing now. Alright, on localizer. I'm trying to look inside. I know there is the runway there. A bit low. Let's have a look on my ground speed. 140 times 5, so I need 500, 700 feet per minute descent to stay on the glide slope. So something like that. I want to get rid of this flight director, but unfortunately I forgot where the button for that is. Oh, there we go. Second click did the trick. Right, keeping just above the blue line. So 60% is perfect power setting here. On localizer, slightly below the glide slope. Oh, I see, we have too much of the descent rate. I'll start using my trim a bit more for the elevator instead of fighting it. Slightly to the right. Alright, still on glide slope. Actually, it looks like it's a bit way steeper. I didn't check that. Hang on. Oh, it's 4° intercept, 4° glide slope. Alright, so that will make a bit of a difference. If I knew that beforehand, I could have calculated how much need to descend, but I forgot to check that. Tromsø traffic number 225 Victor X-ray, 6 mile final runway 36 Tromsø. There's a traffic there on the runway. And he's taxiing towards us, so I think he will manage to take off in time. We need about 1000 feet per minute descent. I'll get the taxi lights on as well. Alright, that is so much easier than last time. Also, I'm trimming a bit better now, so I can just relax and the plane is flying.
Tromsø traffic relocated, can be answered.
Right, we heard the runway vacated. I see. So he vacated there. Cool. Right, this is going so great. We're just on the glide slope. Just on the localizer. Perfect. Also pretty nice approach. I super enjoyed this, so I think now I understand what they meant, but it's not super well described on the chart there. Right, 500 to go. 400 to go. We got way high. 300 to go. 200 to go. 100 to go. And here's the minima, runway in sight, and let's do land. Final check. Gear down 3 green, prop forward. I think there might be some way to set the DH. Oh, I see it's on the radar altimeter there. Slowly rolling back the power. Flight idle. Let it touch. And reverse. Set down the nose gear. Out of reverse. So this no fuel transfer is showing up for whatever reason. And that's causing the problem here. Maybe I should change something for final approach so that's not showing up. We'll try to find in a moment. Flaps up. And we vacate here. Via echo. Drums the traffic, number 225 Victor X-ray, runway vacated via echo. Landing lights off. Strobe, I forgot them, so now they're off. Let's get those hits off. Cool, such a nice flight, I super enjoyed this. So we're here, I think we can just stand somewhere here, near those buildings. That should be somewhere around here, or maybe those are the buildings. Yeah, those are the buildings. You can actually go there past Charlie and take stand 2-5. I think that's gonna work. Right, that approach was super nice. I super enjoy that. We'll go over that again once we finish the taxi. We are not past Charlie yet. There's Charlie here. Now let's just take first right. Our distance marked here. I think there's a stand here. Let's go here. I need to turn around there at the end so we don't end in this position or this heading. I want to be turned around already. There's a spot for us. Add some power on the right engine. Alright, I think that's gonna work. It's not perfect, but let's keep it. Parking brake set. Taxi light off. Now let's see if I change that. I think if I have standby fuel pump on. No, it's still showing that. About the override. No, it's not showing. So I think we need this for takeoff and landing. Alright. Let's shut down the engine now. Mixture cutoff, prop feather, generators off, inverters off. Actually, maybe we need one inverter, or maybe not, I'm not sure. Oh no, I forgot the bleeds again. Now they're not gonna show up here. Right, I think that's pretty much everything. Let's get this external power connected since it's showing up there. So I don't drain the battery. It's gonna be great. Right, very well. Let's have a look at the flight. So that's what we did. A bit troublesome here, but well, I overshoot the VR here and then something went wrong here. Other than that, it was pretty okay. So the approach actually went pretty well. I maybe went for the intercept too aggressively here. I could have done that just navigating to this NDB. And the procedure turn was just as expected here. Super nice actually, I quite like this approach. And then on the go around, I think they want us to go here and do the left turn climb, so we don't go over those mountains. And that should put us high enough. It's not super well described here, although it's indicated here. You go to Kilo Victor and then left to intercept the radial inbound and then do the holding. Also here in the description, climb on 003 to Kilo Victor, then turn left, climbing on 343, to 343 inbound. Right, makes sense. I wish they depicted that here. So you pass the Kilo Victor, turn left, 343 radial inbound, and when passing 3500 direct. I still don't understand that. It's missing some word. Alright, so how I would understand that? Left climbing on 343, so pass that, and left climbing on 343 when passing 3500. Turn left, direct to VR, and then hold. So that's a bit different than depicted here. Unless this is 343. Oh, I think this is 343. Alright, now it makes sense. So pass that, left, follow heading 343. Hey, this is the third. Welcome, welcome. We just completed the flight to Tromsø in analog King Air. Super cool flight, I can recommend. Also the flying is going better than yesterday. Yesterday was outrageous. So it's time to fly the next flight, to plan the next flight. And the approach in Tromsø is so cool because look at what we have. I blurb. So first you're tracking outbound from the NDB to the VR. Then from the VR you go to this NDB here. Once you pass it, you do the procedure turn onto the localizer. And then on the go around you go here to this NDB. Turn to 343 and then left turn direct and then do the hold. So it looks super weird, but it's actually pretty nice to fly. And here's your shout out. Welcome, welcome. So that actually went pretty uneventful. I was just super confused what I was supposed to do between the VR and the procedure turn. But now I see it just says to go direct the NDB here. Alright, next flight. Or maybe I'll take 30-second break, go for a walk, and we'll be fine. Also, I had the timer running for the procedure turn. I think that's way overdone now. Of course, the commander livery. Why is the beacon still on? Oh, because I can't turn it off for some reason. Right, I'll go take a quick walk. Back in 30 seconds. I'll also run the ad. No, I can't do that. Right, see you in a bit. Here I am. That was a nice stretch, actually. Good idea. You're right, Jesus. Okay, let's plan the next flight to Bodo. I didn't know there's so many NDBs here. That's pretty nice. Also, one problem I ran into, I didn't have the heading on this leg. For whatever reason. Right, it does say that here. How about this leg? Alright, makes sense. Cool, so let's plan the next flight. We are going from Tromsø to Bodo. So I'm planning this myself, so this might be a bit clunky. Hang on, we'll get that. Let's just hide those airspaces because I cannot see anything. Right, there's airway here. Oh, I see, that's an Arnaf airway, so that's why I wasn't able to navigate that very well. To Bodo. Right, so that's looking good via Venice. And here from Tromsø. Okay, I think that makes sense. So we'll go here from Tromsø. I'll check the departures in a sec. Mike 609er. Mike 609er to right, all the way to Bodo. Bravo Delta Oscar. Bravo Oscar Oscar. Oh, I see, that's a Takan. It's also a military airport, so that's why there is a Takan there on top of the VR. But interesting that there is Takan and the VR, unlike in the US you have collocated VORTAC. Bravo Delta Oscar or Bodo. Let's try. Right, that works pretty well. Now, runway 36. Let's check those departures. I doubt there will be anything interesting for us. We might actually take this one to Roscoe. So I think that departure makes sense for us. Let's take it. Right, so changing the flight plan. Oh no! That zombie catching me second time this day. Sorry for that, I'm still missing things. Thank you for the tip. So Tromsø direct Roscoe and then follow the route. Why they have this up? I thought you were saying that. Sorry. So, departure here to Roscoe, then we follow Mike 609er, so this one I had initially, and it goes to... Oh, there's another NDB, Sierra Juliet Alpha, then to VOR EVD, and then to the Bodo VR. Here in Bodo, runway 07. How about the arrivals? Alright, we can probably take that one. I hope it's not RNF arrival. Even if it is, we can do that. It is RNF. Right, let's check the approach. So maybe we won't be taking that. Maybe we'll just do the approach. Yeah, let's do the approach from the VR. I think this ILSU, perfect. So we'll do that from the VR. So scratch that arrival. Hang on. I need to change that. So that's what we want. No arrival. And here on the approach, different transition. So hang on. Bodo 02. 02 because that's the slower one. Right, that's what we want. Cool. Let me paste that for you. Alright, I'm feeling a bit tired already. Where's the root command? Where are you? Right, found it, paste the new route, save that, and let's see, you should be getting that in a moment. There we go, that's the route. Alright, so now we can prepare everything. Let's have a look at this departure. So that's RNF again. It's fine. We can do that. We can do one RNF in a day. Shouldn't be a problem. I wonder if there's any non-RNF departure. I doubt it. It's RNF as well. I think they're all RNF. Unless this one. Yeah, this one is non-RNF. But it doesn't put us anywhere we want to go. It goes to Lomvi. And then what? There's no airway here, sir. Alright, I think we're happy with that. So maybe this time let's program everything in Garmin. Hang on, I can go to the Garmin. Hey, that's a big Garmin for you. For me it's huge, it's like this big on screen. Alright. Actually I haven't done it in a hot minute, so let's do that. We push that. Right, let's try to do that. No, E, no. Oh, there's the keyboard mode. ENTC, what's that? From though. I think now we can hit enter. No. Still need to go out of this. Alright, then we have Roscoe. Next one, Mike 609er. Oh, you cannot do that here. You have to do one by one. Cool. We can do that. So this Roscoe, Sierra Juliet Alpha. Oops. Sierra Juliet Alpha. Then the next one is under and then EVD. Right, under EVD. Okay, and the last, oh, it's not the last. Gap 2 and video. No, gap to Misba video. I think I also should need this one. Uruksa. Let's put this in. Right. Uruksa gap to. Oh, what'd they do? Ruksa gap 2. I think there's some bug here that it's showing on the wrong line. See, it was on the correct line, but it was not showing it. Misba and then video. All right. And then final one, ENNBO. All right, now select departure. And we are doing what? Let me have a look. Roscoe and Alpha. There we go. Enter runway 36. Load that. Alright. That's loaded. Now the arrival. Welcome after the ad. So we loaded the departure, now we load the approach. And I wanted ILS Zulu, I think, runway 07. Let me verify. ILS 070. Alright. That's the one. And BDO2. Okay, now I would like to verify everything here. That looks about right. Right, get out of flight plan. How can I scroll through that? Let me think. Now I can zoom out all the way. How do I move here? I forgot. I think there was a way to do a cursor. So it seems like it's simply not working. Right, that looks about right. Okay, what do we need for navigation? I think we have the Garmin, so we are covered here. I'll just tune in one of the first VR, so we are ready to track that. Just in case. 1138. We actually have it 1138, and we have the ILS as well in the standby. No, we don't. Alright, runway course is 003, so we have that set. Let's review the departure. Alright, so just follow here. Max 230 knots, I need to remember that. Transfer altitude 7000. Do we have any altitude? Someone just arrived there. That's interesting. Vegetation not close to threshold requires more than 7.5% climb grading. It must be avoided visually or by other means. So they have the killer trees.
Cross traffic Nordic 397 vacated runway 36, taxi today.
Right, now we need the flight plan. So let's go to VPilot. And we'll set the flight plan. Oh, look, forgot the transponder. Right, transponder is now on standby. So we can fill in the flight plan. Right, we are going from ENTC. We'll put its alternate as well. We're going to Bodo. Alright. Remove those bits. And I think that's it. I'll just change our... Well, actually don't have that much fuel left. I don't even know how much fuel do we have. I think that's gonna be a bit shorter flight. Let's check the information here. So that's 177 miles. Oh, so it's gonna be longer. How did that happen? I thought this one's shorter. Right, so 115 maybe with the procedure. Or maybe we put 1 hour. Put 1 hour. And we've got 3 hours fuel. That's gonna be fine. 22,000. File that. Double check if everything is right. Oh, the time. Hang on. So we're gonna be rolling in 10 minutes top. So that's gonna be 14:15. Right, now we're ready. Alright, get a sip of water and we're ready to go. I'll just select the altitude, 5,000, sorry, 22,000, so I don't have that later. There we are. Alright, let's do the startup. So the beacon is on, we'll get the strobes on just for the startup. Right, starter on. Watch the RPM. I'll need to get the lights soon. Right, 20%. Fuel on low idle. Watch the turbine RPM go up. I think at 60% or 65 I need to turn off the starter. Just when it kicks in. Now. Unfeather the prop. Prop is going up. I'll get the generator on and reset it. So that's now running. Get the inverter on. And get the bleed on. Okay, now the left engine starter on. %. Get the fuel in. We wait for 60%. I'll also need to watch the ITT so it can go over the red line for a few seconds and it should go back down. And 60% now. Unfeather the prop. Prop is going up. Generator on and reset. Generator is now working. Inverter. And bleed. Right, strobe off. I'll get all the hits off on. So windshield Altia is normal, prop, fuel vent, the brake, stall, pitot. Forgot this after flight, so ignition, auto ignition armed. And auto feather is armed. Okay, we'll get this over to override. So this goes off. I'm still not sure how it's supposed to be. Oxygen, rudder boost trim. Oh, forgot the external power. Now it's off. Alright, everything is happy here, everything is happy here. So we're ready to go. I'll just get the lights off so I don't struggle with that later on. Now there's so many, I don't know which is which. I'll just get them halfway. We should be good. Are we any better? That's the emergency lights. Oh, here's the plaque I've been looking for last time. So landing gear extension 182. Approach flap 202. 182 and 202. Alright, so what? Hang on. Gear extension 182, approach flap 202. Alright, so triangle here for the flap and gear at 182. Need to remember that. Transponder alt and taxi light on. And we're ready to go. Welcome back through break. We are all ready. No controls or VATSIM, so we'll just taxi and line up the runway. So we'll taxi via Alpha here and backtrack. Actually, I don't think we need to backtrack. We'll just take off from Alpha. Tromso traffic number 225 Victor X-ray, taxiing runway 36 via Alpha Tromso. Maybe it's actually Yankee Alpha, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. So there should be details here on the chart. Hang on. It's parking cars. Does it say the name? Yeah, there's Yankee via Yankee Alpha. Alright. Parking brake released. Get some power. And here we go. Check the brakes. Left side is clear, right side is clear. Oh, there's the Norwegian. Welcome, welcome. Right, taxi straight ahead to Yankee and then right parallel to the runway, and then we'll join on Alpha, line up the runway. So there's taxiway edge light and there's taxiway center line. Edge is still blue, center line is green. Need to remember. Quite a nice area, I like it. And along of taxi, when I move my mouse over screen, it has a red dot I can click. Yes, that's an extension. Hang on. I just didn't have a good idea what to do with it. And let me find it. So you can click now. you can make the markers, or the other option is just have a heat map, but I didn't have very good use for it. Maybe when I'm asking some questions or something, you can show that to me. But I need to put this on my stream deck so I can put this in on route quickly. It doesn't let you click the switches yet, but who knows, maybe one day. So I'll get this off. Now you know. Alright. Whoa, 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 not so fast. It's addictive, is it? I understand it's pretty cool to click. Let's have a look if there's anyone on VATSIM. Not really. Just us and the other guy on the ground. Well, the traffic number 225 Victor X-ray, lining up runway 36 and taking off, departing left turn to the southwest Bodo. Right, no one there. Let me see, transponder is on, well, flaps on the first notch, landing lights on, strobes on. And I think we're good to go. Alright, get the torque to 100%, not more. I often over torque it. Alright, I think 95 is good enough. Rest with life. Red line. Rotate. Accelerate to the blue line. And up we go. Positive climb. Gear up. Why is it so dark inside? I thought the lights were already on. We'll figure that later. Right. Flaps up, I'll keep the 140 for the climb. I'll reduce the power slightly, so let's the torque to 90. And actually we can now switch the CDI, so we have the GPS. Let's see how this works now. The direct track 003. Oops, I got a bit dark here. Such a nice play, I quite enjoy it now. Just I struggled so much with the hand flying yesterday. I think I've just been a bit rusty with the flying in general. And I haven't been training properly, that was where the altitude problem came from all the time. Still have 1 minute to go to the next waypoint. I think I zoomed out a bit too much. So I'm giving 140 airspeed, trying to stay on this line here. Now we're smashing to the left side, so I will turn slightly to the right. Right, left 273 in 5 seconds. And now I think 25 degrees tops is what we need. Why is my flying so bad yesterday? I have no idea. Feels way better today. Alright, direct track 273, so I need to rotate my course manually. Right, let's have a look at the wing. No ice there. I'll figure how to get more light later on. We will definitely need it for the landing. Right, we are on track now, so I'll try to keep that. Oh, I'll also turn on the traffic. So that was on the traffic page. Click that, rotate, enter. Click that again. Now I should have the traffic on. Right, another minute to next waypoint. I'm a bit too much up, so I need to pitch down for 140. .30 seconds and left in 9 seconds. Right, left now. Next direct track 188. Need to rotate the course manually. Welcome back after the ad. Nothing happened, just started turn, and we are on track here. Hey, there's someone else flying along. Or maybe it's the VATSIM traffic. Alright, that's pretty nice. Okay, I think we can engage the autopilot since this leg will bring us to Roscoe in 8 minutes, so nothing fancy here. So let's try... Huh, actually don't know how to do that. Andrea, are you? I don't see you for some reason here, maybe... I don't know.
Cross the traffic, Nordic 381 is taxi to runway.
We'll find in a bit. Welcome back. So Norwegian's getting away. Interesting, I see you here, but I can't find you in real life. Maybe you're hiding behind the cloud. I don't know. Maybe you're that close. Right, let's get this autopilot on. Autopilot's on, flight director is on, although it doesn't know what to do, which is a bit strange. So let's get it to heading and climb. Right, now that's in heading and it's fine. I can get it to nav mode. Let's see how this works. Seems about right. We are so high, so landing lights off, taxi lights off. Get the altimeter to 90902. Now the other altimeter. It's a nice area. Not very many towns or whatever, just the mountains. I don't know what happened in the multiplayer here. You're both here and not here for whatever reason. I can definitely see on the traffic page. Right, at least I think so. No idea.
Transfer traffic, Nordic 381 is taking off on 36.
Alright, flight director on nav mode, altitude armed, and out pilot on. Okay, that's going good. 2000 to go. So everything 2000. No, 1000 to go. I would like to be 1000 feet per minute, so I'll go vertical speed and I'll reduce that. Right, we can track the VR on nav2. So the one we're just going to... Actually, there's one we're going out from, and then there's the NDB. That's 1138. 1138. And we should be, let's see. And go to fixes here. Right, magnetic course 0 to 7 and 208. I think 208 is what we need. Let's dial in 208 here. That's 28, and now the NDB 0 Juliet Alpha 414. Almost there. 414, transfer that. And yeah, there we go. So we see where the NDB is. Right, good stuff. That's how we're looking on the Selector Roscoe. We have the NDB and we have the VR. Yay. We leveled off, so I can change the power setting. I'll go to 15 on the prop. What do we keep on the torque? I think this works. It will get us fast enough. 200 indicated, 276 ground speed. Right, maybe we can get a bit more. Let's go to 90% torque. I wonder what's the fastest prop setting. Let's try 16. Does that change anything? Maybe slightly. Alright, let's keep that. I wanted the lights, so let's see about that. Do I just need them at full bright? That any better? Maybe. I think they're on. Oh, the prop sync. I forgot about that totally. Let's start using it. Right, we are now at Roscoe turning Terra Juliet Alpha. So we're tracking this one and we're on the radial. Perfect. I'll just see what's the next one. I think next one is just the the EVDVR 11735. 11735. So I'll keep this in standby here. Once we pass the NDB, we can change to the VR. Right, so far so good. I'll go out for a stretch, so back in a 30 seconds or a minute. That is funny. Hang on. Let me explain. So when I was getting out,
Danger.
my seat rotated and the armrest got under the yoke, which put it in a bank. Well, could have been worse. Oh my. Alright, I don't do that every day. That is interesting. Good thing I noticed. So, alright, let's try go back. Autopilot, climb, nav. We're all good. Alright, I'm back. Are we all good? Yeah, we're all good. There's 2200 leveling off now. Navmod is doing its thing. Right, we're all good. Oh my, danger. Thank you, that zombie. There's definitely danger. I'll get the prop forward so we regain the speed quicker. Also, I forgot to go high idle. Not a big deal. In the sim, at least. Alright, how far do we have to go? Whoa, quite a while. I can start planning for the approach at bottom. So. Where are we too far? How far out are we actually? So we're like 100 miles still. Okay, I think that's... we can prepare for the approach, no problem. The plane is happily flying now, so I can reduce the prop again. And let's review this approach. So what do we have here? Bodo, LS Zulu, runway 07, 80s approach, tower ground, localizer, alright, 1103, but I can't set in anything yet. So there's localizer on VR, so I'll set this later on. Localizer 1103, final approach course 072, glide slope, no altitude published for the final approach fix. Alright, LSDA referred to the minimums, which are for us 287, elevation 44, MSA 6200 is the highest in the southeast sector, 5000 in the northeast sector we're coming from, 5600 southwest sector, 3700 northwest sector. Missed approach, climb straight ahead when passing 400, turn right, max 130 knots. That's slow, I need to remember. To intercept and proceed on radial 087 BDO. Right, so turn right on radial 047 at 15 miles, or when passing 3100, whichever is later. Turn right direct to VR, enter VR holding, climbing to 4500, don't turn before 0.9 Bravo Oscar, expect vectoring. Alright, so we go on to 0.9, then turn on radial 087. Alright, all good there. Hang on, I see the next leg switch, so I need to set that. Direct track is 201, so I need to set 201 here. And reset the heading back. Right, altimeter setting hectopascals, running elevation is 1 hectopascal. So that means if we get the QNH and subtract 1, we will see on the altimeter how high we are above the runway. Transition level by ATC. Transition altitude 7000, so let's say flight level 70 for us. PM required, earn-off transitions. Base turn restricted to max 200 knots. Max 200 knot here. Right, we'll come over the VR. The BDO 11755. We are category B, so we'll fly outbound 242 on the radial until distance 8.6, and then the base turn max 200 knots on 072. And we start 4500, descending 2000 in a turn. Well, descending 2000, after the turn down 1500 until we intercept the ILS and 287 minima. Touchdown crossing height 50, run elevation 19, right, that we'll know. And visibilities RVR 750 meters. Copy on the left and right, and miss approach we know. Alright, so that's all briefed. So that actually took a while to brief that. There you are! Welcome, that zombie. I'm so enjoying these mountains below. I think we can stay like that for a moment. And we have other VATSIM traffic here. That's cool. Let's find them on the... what's it called? Never remember. Simhour. Oh, so that's them. Alright, welcome. Right, I said I will be reading SRS. What's it called? Let me find. So that's the thing. NASA has this aviation safety reporting system, and they have a publication every month where they have some stories to read. That's actually super nice. I quite enjoy it. And it comes out every month. The format used to be different back in the day. So back in the day they were like... I don't know when they changed it actually. You're like, what would you have done? So you were reading something and then going back to the part at the end. So, welcome after that, the NASA ASRS callback, Aviation Safety Reporting System. They basically collect anonymous reports and whatnot and publish this every month. And we have them here. How do I do that so we can see and it's not covering at the same time? I am not prepared for that. That's a lot of reading. Start with the short one. I still want to make it so that you can see the flight and also see what I'm reading. Hang on, I think we'll just go to the drone. Have a drone like that. Right, I'm almost there. Right, we put the prop in my head. No, it's not working great. Alright, I think that works. Now we put this up. And... sort of okay. Just need to keep track where we are. Right, so we're passing Victor Delta. We still have a while to go. So, C650. That's one of the... No, this Challenger or a Cessna, I'm not sure. Captain experienced circumstances, problems, errors that denied the visual approach its frequent serenity. Oh, so they often choose these reports based on a topic, and this one is about the visual approaches. Right, the plane is doing a turn now. Right, we're all safe there. And visual approach is ATC authorization for aircraft on an IFR flight, so we're still on the IFR flight, to proceed visually and clear of clouds to the airport of intended landing. So you skip the procedure, proceed visually, but you're still under instrument flight rules. A visual approach is not standard instrument approach procedure and has no missed approach segment, unless some of the published ones, but here they mean the non-published ones, so you proceed as you see fit, and there is no published missed, so you'll probably get some instructions. And there is a footnote, and here's the appropriate FAA law about that, which basically says the same thing. I think what many people miss here is that they think this is VFR, but this is still IFR. We're still IFR all the time, it's just that we proceed visually. And differing from an instrument approach procedure in significant ways, responsibilities such as terrain avoidance, traffic separation, wake turbulence, and cloud clearance migrate somewhat from controller to pilot during a visual approach. I like the somewhat statement. That's fully just somewhat. Other aviation issues and problems can further complicate matters, often masquerading as a serene and easy accomplished. The visual approach may be deceptively tricky and result in circumstances that challenge a pilot's abilities. Yeah, I think in Europe it's way less common to do the visuals than in US. So I think in Europe the operators prefer doing full instrument approach because it's way safer. And in US, I think the visual are often preferred because that increases the traffic volume you can handle. But I don't like reading about someone crashing doing the visual, which happens every now and then, so it's not fun. So this month called by shares challenges, hazards, lessons learned, and wisdom from reported incidents and that culminated during visual approaches. Note the connectivity, complexity of concerns identified, and the depth of discussions inspired. Right, so now we know. I'll go with the shorter ones. So these parts 91135 is and 121 is under which rules they operate in the US. I'm not super familiar with that, so I'm not sure which is which. Just have a quick look here. Right, we are doing all good. So from EVD direct Uruksa. I'll get Navigraph somewhere else so I see where we're going. Oh, I have a better idea. We can have Navigraph here and have the website here. Amazing. Alright. So the captain experienced circumstances problems towards the denied the visual approach's frequent serenity. I'll also pasted the link so we have it. Let's remove this footnote. So this is a Part 91 flight with numerous delays. Oh no, numerous delays means they're already stressed or unhappy because, well, the delays, things going wrong. That caused our duty day to exceed 14 hours. Wow, that's a lot. Duty day means when they, well, report for duty, so when they come to the airport, not when they're flying. On the final positioning flight, we conduct a visual approach to a non-towered runway, experienced a flap failure. A go-around was executed late in visual conditions, and an eventful landing followed. It never should have progressed to this state. Contributing factors included poor decision-making, delayed decision-making, late-night pilot fatigue, unfamiliar aircraft, unfamiliar crew, poor maintenance on the aircraft, and the NOTAM system. Out through for flight. Alright, so nothing particular, it's just that they were unhappy and they... Alright, they conducted visual approach to... Oh, I see what's the problem. So when you're doing the visual, well, more things can go wrong because you don't follow any exact procedure and, well, you can just get lost or not have a good action plan what to do next because there is no misapproach sector as we read, and then they're tired in an unfamiliar crew, unfamiliar aircraft, unfamiliar airport at night and had a failure and had to go around. So I think what they're meaning here is that the go around didn't go very well because, well, maybe they didn't know what to do next and had to juggle through the charts. So I think that this made them super stressed out about it. Right, next story. Also a short one. I need to figure out a way how I can make this reading a bit easier so that I don't need to lean all that way there. Shall I try this now? I'll try this now. Or maybe not. No, I'll try this offline. I'll just have another button so I can just share this Firefox instead of everything. This should make my life a bit easier and then I will be able to move it to the other screen. Possibly. I don't know. Alright, part 135. I sort of want to find those FA parts. Let me Google that. Right, they have different requirements and whatnot, but they don't tell me why you have to be under one or the other. Alright, here's some answer I think. Super 91 general private flying, 1-to-1 scheduled commercial air services with paying customers, and 135 on-demand and scheduled charter. I see. So, small twin turbojet captain shares a lesson learned from a visual approach flown by an FO new to the aircraft. While on a visual approach to runway 119er at Tetevoro, we received an altitude alert from the tower controller. The incident occurred on final, approximately 2.5 miles from runway 19, so that's pretty close. The first officer was the pilot flying. The FO is new to the aircraft and fell behind the aircraft. I can see that coming. Happens to me in the sim quite often. Leading to a below glide path altitude. Alright, although I did have the airport environment in view, my mistake was trying verbal guidance during the approach. As pilot in command, I should have taken the controls immediately instead of verbally trying to get the co-pilot to react to the situation. Oh, so I see the co-pilot was... The first officer was a bit lost and he was... the captain was trying to guide him, but, well, it didn't went well. So he reacted when they were already too low and got the alert from ATC. Interesting. How did I mute it? Sorry. Oh no. I think I was just muted and forgot to unmute. Thank you very much. So I want to calculate when we want to descend. So we are at 22,000, we descend to, let's say, 4,000. So that's 18,000 to go, times 3. So we need 60 less 6 miles, so 55 miles. 55 miles. Right. Jump in the plane. And how far is there to go? So if you look at the flight plan, so from Misba, there's... Oh, we're super close, aren't we? We're like 20 miles. Right, so let's do the descent then. Right, let's descend 5,000. And put this in descent. There we go. Prop forward, flight idle here. So the flight idle is around here, I guess. Right, and let's get the weather. Oh, so the runway 7 is not a good one. Anyway, only 3 knots tailwind, so we can take it. QNH 1001. Alright, look at my conversion chart. We need to add this to favorites. I think this goes to... I don't know. Where does it go? Yeah, let's keep it on VATSIM there. Two 956. Since we are on descent to altitude 2956. Right, have a quick look on the V-Pilot. I don't think there is any controller there. And quick look here on the sim hour. Right, no one there. And that's us here. I'll see how we do with the descent. I think we should be about fine. So we've got 22 miles to go. Right, 22 miles, 12,000 to lose. I think we'll make it. Sort of want to be more certain, so we're doing 2,500 feet per minute. We are having ground speed of 272 divided by 60. That's 4.5 miles per minute. That's gonna be like 4 or 5 minutes. So 2.5 times 4, 10,000. Alright, so we are just perfect. I did it very last minute on the descent there. Should have probably calculated our top of descent way earlier. Oh, also need to set the second altimeter to 9056. There we go. That should be about here. Get a sip of water. I forgot to update the flight in Volanta. Oh no. Doesn't happen all that often that I do multiple legs on a single flight. Wait, I'm editing the previous flight. That was from Banak to Tromsø. And the current flight goes to Bodo. Right, let's keep the chart up and 287 the minima. Right, so I just edited this in the Volanta, so that's not showing up correctly. And here's my chart, so I'll have this ready. Right, I need 11755 on the radio. And we're descending 4,500. Alright. The VR 11755. Let's have that in the active, and I will select... How do we do that? Alright, I'll go on the heading modes. I'll switch here from the GPS to VR. Now I can adjust the course. Okay, and now I can go to the nav mode. Right, passing 7,000, I'll get the landing lights on. Ah, that's what I was missing. Master panel lights on. Now it works. Okay. Okay, 500 to go, so that will be very steep level off. Let's see how the plane handles that. Also our airspeed 240 knots, oh dear. And here's a level off. Alright, so that went pretty well. We are 1 mile to the VR, and next we need to turn 242, so left 242, yeah, left on 242. So I'll go to the heading mode. There's 1 mile to go, so I'll start the turn. Now get the course to 242. Watching our airspeed drop, so flaps on the first notch. I'll get the gear already. Speed check, gear down, and we can descend 2,000. Get on a vertical speed and go down. Right, add some power. Props forward. I think I want 50-60% there. I'll keep 1000 feet per minute, going down to 2000. So that's where we're going now. Proceeding on this leg, descending 2000, and 8.6 we start the turn. And I'll do the call. But the traffic number 225 Victor X-ray passed overhead, proceeding LS Zulu runway 07, Bodo. I think I need a steeper descent. Right, still 1000 to go, and we have 4 points from us to go. 1000 to go, so I will keep it within 1000 feet per minute in the last 1000. We're in the heading mode, so I need to keep track of that. So I'm slightly off on the radial, about right. Let's get the ILS in standby in 1103. So I was reading, I thought we have so much time, and here we are. Right, 200 to go, leveling off here. Right, I think I can take over manually. Let me just get this flight director off. There we go. Let me try to keep this altitude now. I struggled that yesterday. I need to use the trim a bit more, and I had a problem with the electric trim that was a bit oversensitive and I couldn't get it right. So I'm using the wheel on the Bravo now to fine-tune that. Right, half mile to go. And final approach course is 702. See, I need a bit more power here. Right, it's 9 miles, so right turn. And there was a limitation. Was that 130 knots? I don't remember now. No, that was in the other approach, I think. Right, we'll read it later on. Right, to 072, keeping the altitude. Alright, switch to ILS. And get the course to 072 as well, so we have proper reading. Localizer alive, we'll keep that intercept angle. Right, we're after the turn, so now I can descend 1500. But the traffic number 225 Victor X-ray, 7 mile final runway. 07, Bodo. I forgot what runway we were landing on. Right, power back to 60%, torque. Almost on the localizer. Glide slope still not up. There's no altitude published. But it should be around 5 miles, I guess. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Keep the altitude. Alright, glide slope alive, there's half dot, so going into the descent, flaps full. Alright, keeping that 60, 150 knots ground speed, so we need around 750 feet per minute. I see the runway already. But the traffic number 225 Victor X-ray for my final runway 07, bottom. We need to correct to the left and down. Right, on glide slope now, still need to correct more to the left. I wonder if that's because of the wind. And current altitude is 4,500. That's a bit late to set it, but let's set it. Right, above glide slope, on localizer. We're on glide slope now, so let's try to keep it. Final check, gear down 3 green, prop forward. Oh, I forgot this override after takeoff. And let's get the prop sync off. Now we got a bit low. Scary. I quite like the fog that's coming in here. That's interesting, not something I see every day. Need some more power. Well, we see the runway, at least part of the runway, just fine. Right, I was too low, now I'm too high. Great stuff. There's the rain, so that's where the fog is coming from. Right, I'm slowly rolling back the power. Do the round out and go into flare. Go to flight idle. Reverse. Tell the nose gear. Alright, and we'll be able to vacate soon. Flaps up. Landing lights off, taxi lights on. Step on the brakes a bit. There we go. And we do vacate left. Yeah, we got some serious weather just at the end here. Oh no, I think we got that during landing. Welcome back after the ad. Sorry if it was during the landing. We landed pretty uneventful here. And here's that zombie coming in for landing. Well, the traffic number 225 Victor X-ray, runway vacated, bottom. So we got the strobes off, and I think we can just taxi. Let's see where we can taxi. Right, there will be some stands here. Oh, that's more severe tailwind now. Right, there's no landing there. Good luck. So I think we'll taxi those stands here for the GA. So they're up between Charlie and Bravo. Let's roll. Zombie, good luck on the approach. Hope the tailwind will not kill you. We are about fine, so I think you'll be fine too. So between Charlie and Bravo, I need to have a look here. So here's Delta Charlie Bravo. So after Charlie, go to the right and there should be stands for us. Right here to the right, and there should be the stands here. That's the G area. And we'll just take the first stand here. Alright, we'll just stop somewhere around here. That's probably fine. Parking brake set. Let's see if we can see out there. Actually, let's taxi into one of those spots. I think that's perfect. I'm not sure what's up with the scenery here. It's the default one, I think. And there we go, the landing. Yay! We arrived safely. No go around or anything. I need to start practicing those go arounds because I don't breathe them so thoroughly, and then when I need to go around, I'm a bit lost what I need to do next. So we need to start doing that for practice. And there's that zombie landing. Hey, thank you for flying along. Such an early bird for you. 5 a.m. wake up. Whoa. Alright, good stuff. You managed. I'll get back in. Taxi light off. So I forgot about this after takeoff, so that's my bad. I forgot the prop sync as well. Right, auto ignition off. What do we have here? Auto feather off. Windshield heat off, prop heat off, fuel vent heat off, brake de-ice off, tail warren, pitot heat off, blitz off, and maybe now this will show up here. Yeah, now it's showing up here. Right, electric trim, rudder boost, oxygen. Shut down the engine. Probably we can shut down the engine first. Feather. And inverters off, generators off. I see, so when you get the generators off, it gets pretty dark here. Interesting. Right, everything's master off. Well, beacon off if I could, nav off, and battery off. That's it. Pretty cool flight. Here we are already. Yay, well done. Right, let me find some view. Right, they got the super tower here. I'm sure it's much smaller tower in real life. Actually, I think the default view was a bit better. Dex looks fantastic. Right, what do I need to do next? We can review the flight, disconnect from VATSIM. Oh, okay. Oh no, oh no. I forgot. The transponder, that was the one thing I was supposed to do as well. Right, so that's settled. We can review the flight quickly. So that approach went pretty well, all things considered. There was a bit of a mishap here. When my chair bumped into the yoke. So, well, we recovered. Flying this bit manually, then on the autopilot. All the way to around here when I continued manually. I super enjoy those instrument approaches, the classic ones. That's very fun to fly. Okay. What do we have here? You have been added. Disconnect from VATSIM. It's been pretty cool. Right, I'll get the base, play the outro for you, and we'll go out for the ride. So if you can, please stick out for the ride. It's gonna take a few minutes. So I'll turn on the guitar staff and back in a sec. Okay, almost there. Get a sip of water. Kill the music. Kill the sim. Get the birds. I need to adjust my audio. Right. Guitar's up, drums are up, and here comes the guitar. And here's the bass. Welcome after that. I switched to the bass and looped the guitar. No problem, Clint. You can lurk all you want. Thank you for being here. That's pretty nice. Alright, so that's it, looped in. That went pretty quick. Super nice flight. I super enjoy flying in Norway. All those procedures. They're super nice actually. I was looking for classic procedures for quite a while, and in the US, well, it's difficult to find them nowadays, but here there's plenty, so I super enjoyed that today and yesterday. Right, let me see who's up, who we can rate. Right, opening Twitch, and let's look at our category. Who's there? Is there anyone I know? Not time when I usually have stream. There's me, so I'm not sure who's streaming at this time. Not many people I recognize. Alright. We'll go. I saw Forky raided Alison Johnson last time, so today, so I think we'll go the same place. Let's see what's up there. Right, I'll send it to Alison Johnson. We'll see what's going on there. Go say hi. Thank you for stopping by today, flying along and whatnot. It's been so much fun. Booms, thank you for the follow. That zombie, thank you for the resub. And thank you for flying along and getting us so early. I still wonder how it happened that you got us so early, but well done. Right, I'll go to the end scene, speak them to you. Next stream will happen sometime in the future. I will let you know in the Discord when that will be. When I feel like it, I'll let you know, plan it, and we'll fly again. I say I still need some more training, so we'll do that. But until now, let's go for the ride. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye!